Now, police, prison and civil rights union Popcru is marching to the union buildings today. The union's grievances include low wages, poor working conditions and lack of capacity. It says policing and prison staff are overworked and understaffed. It wants its concerns escalated and speedily addressed. eNCA's Pule Letshwiti-Jones is in Pretoria and joins us this morning. Good morning, Pule. Can we perhaps unpack the workers' grievances? What exactly is at the heart of this? They're talking about being understaffed and poorly paid, but just give us the meat at the heart of these grievances. What exactly is it?
I think most importantly is the issue of wage disputes, in which they've also rejected a 3% tabled offer from the Public Service Coordinating Bargaining Council recently. This is something that made the police union unhappy, but at the heart of it also, they also against the issue of fatalities with police officials as well. They want more protection when officials are on duty. But I'm joined by the General Secretary of the union, Mr. Dladla, who will be giving us more about their concerns today. Mr. Dladla, thank you very much for speaking to us this morning. Maybe let's just start off by telling us your demands today. You're marching to the union buildings. What is it that's at the heart of your concern?
Yes, indeed. At the heart of our concern, we are raising a critical issue around actually the wage negotiations that are currently taking place at the PSCPC. We're saying as a union we reject the 3% offer that have been given by the employer. We're basing actually our argument on the fact that for the past 2 years, public service workers did not receive their increment. So they are now beaten by the inflation. Hence we're saying then, if the employer need actually to consider that and must be able actually to give us at least 10%, because so that we'll be able actually to raise our head above the sea level. We cannot and we're not going to allow actual government to dictate in terms of what we must get, especially as public service workers. You remember very well that public office bearers were given 3% without negotiating. And we're saying that is wrong because we're negotiating here for the workers, and therefore we're saying workers are struggling in terms of the skyrocketing prices of food, tariffs in electricity, petrol that is going high. So they are struggling. Some of them are losing their houses, some of them are losing their cars. So we can't take it anymore. But we're further saying the conditions that are subjected to workers are unbearable. We're saying these workers can't work under these conditions which are caused actually by the austerity measures, where the National Treasury decide that to cut actually the budgets of this department, which at the end of the day, the staff that is working in different actually sectors in the criminal justice system have been reduced drastically.
There's somewhat kind of reluctance from government to address your issues and finally get to the seriousness of these demands?
Yes, indeed, because if the employer is saying this is a final offer, it's a clear indication that is adamant that it's not prepared actually to increase the offer. But we're saying we want to push an employer. That is why we're going to a president as a commander-in-chief. We're saying the president must consider that workers did not get increment for the past 2 years. And this year, we are not going to take anything less than the inflation. So that is why it is important that this is a significant march for us, not only for us as Popcru, for all the public service workers who are subjected under a very, very bad situation in the current conjuncture.
And just maybe lastly before I let you go, what are the numbers looking like? How many people are here? I heard you speaking about members from Eastern Cape and Northern Cape. Who else are you expecting this morning?
Yeah, our members from different provinces are descending. Actually, we're still waiting for Mpumalanga, that is still in the way. Gauteng, they are still coming. We're still waiting for some from KZN. But all the provinces are going to be here and to raise actually their demands to the president in the union building.
Thank you very much. I'll be with you throughout the whole day. That's the General Secretary of Popcru. They're representing just about 160,000 workers nationally. But yesterday we had been told that they're expecting just about 4,000 of their members to join this march to the union buildings. It seems as though there are still some buses which will be leading into the capital city of the country, and they will be taking their demands to the president's offices just a few kilometers away from here. It will be quite important what is the turnout and whether they believe that their demands will in turn be responded to by those within the government offices.
All right, Pule, we'll leave it there for now and catch up with you a bit later.